Installing a brake system is one thing. Bleeding it? Oh, that's a whole nother beast. Today I'm bleeding my brake system using my third leg. Third leg, you ready? Make sure you got fluid in the brake master cylinder. The last thing you want to do is bleed brakes and add more air in the system. And you want to fill the brake fluid enough so that when you're bleeding the brakes, there's still enough fluid in the reservoir. The brake calipers I'm using has 2 bleeder screws, one on the outside and one on the inside. To be honest, not gonna lie, it adds a ton of extra time to this process. And 2 bleeders means double the work. That means you have to bleed the air out of the screw on the inside and the outside. Now there's a bunch of mixed opinions on which screw you need to bleed first. Some people have a theory of bleeding the air out of the inside bleeder first because it's closest to the line. Some people say you should bleed the outside bleeder first because it's furthest away and that it can trap air. Now, I don't know. Both seem valid, but for this purpose, I'm going to start with the inside and then the outside. You guys let me know, in your opinion, your experience, what you guys have used. Either way, the goal is to get out the air from in there. You could just free ball it and just let the fluid drop. But if you don't want to do that, just get you a handy dandy special service tool called a water bottle and a clear hose. And then once you attach it to the bleeder, like so, boom, then you use the third leg. So I got my third leg pumping the brake pedal right now. So are you holding? So once the third leg holds the brake pedal, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the brake line. And then you'll start to see the brake fluid come out. Oh yeah. Yep, there it is. And you want to do that, you want to continuously do this until you get a stream of fluid. Okay, this brake hose is a little thick. It got some thickness to it, so it might not fill up the whole tube, but as long as we see fluid and no air, we're good to go. I did the inside brake bleeder. Now I have to do the outside. So, third leg. Go ahead and pump it 5 times and hold it. 3, 4, 5. All right, hold it. Now watch this fluid. This fluid should start to come out down the line, which means it's pushing out the air. Well, at least that's what I wanted to do. Oh, look, there it is. It's off to the races. It's taking a dive in the pool. Oh yeah, splash time, baby, splash time. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it. Now this is a 2-person job, so you want to make sure you take the person to dinner and buy them a nice lobster and shrimp, because their leg gonna look like Popeye when this whole process is done. All right, third leg, you can let go. Okay, third leg. Man, that's funny. Pump it 5 times and hold it. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Third leg, hit the brake pedal 5 times. We have a, pardon this interruption of the feature presentation, but I want to show you guys something. You see that? It's still leaking. I fixed this one. This was the culprit right here. But now that's leaking. So we're gonna go on a little commercial break because now we gotta fix that. Yep, we're on the road. These brakes have been a nightmare, like night and day, trying to bleed the air and stop leaks. Like I fixed one leak and then there's another leak. And I fixed that leak and then there's 6 more leaks. And then I finally fixed all the leaks. There's another leak. So I'm heading to the hardware store to get a part to help stop the rest of the leaks. All right, let's go in here. They said they only had 1 left. 1. Okay, all right, let's get the part. That's it, the last one. So glad y'all had this. Hey, mother suckers, real quick. There's a good amount of you that are subscribed, but you don't have that notification button clicked. Please hit that notification button so you can get all the alerts when we drop new content. Also, hit the hype button. Let's hype these videos up. Let's keep going. Let's have some fun. And let's keep building Zen, AKA the 6'9". Camaro. And we're back. This is called a copper conical seal, or a conical copper seal, however you want to call it. It stops fluid leaks, including brakes, all right, including water, including your nose leaking, any leaks. It stops the leaks, all right? Now, I had in the previous episode, one of my smaller brake lines was leaking, and I used one of these bad boys, and it worked. But what I didn't know is the bigger line, which is 9/16 for the rear brake, going to the rear brakes, is also leaking. So I'm going to install this on that fitting, and hopefully we go 2 for 2 or 6 for 6. I can't even tell how many leaks is happening right now. Let's install it. All right, third leg, pump it 5 times and hold it. So the brake leaks finally fixed, hopefully for good. The next part of this process is you want to start at the furthest caliper away from the master cylinder, which would be the passenger rear. And that's pretty much standard anytime you're doing any type of brake service where you're trying to remove air from the system or just brake bleeding in general. You want to start the furthest. So we're going to do the passenger rear, then the driver rear, then the passenger front, and then the driver front. So you start furthest away and work your way all the way to the caliper that's closest to the master cylinder. So far, so good. I want to keep getting a little more air out of this passenger rear caliper. I pretty much had to start all over again and again and again and again because I had leak in the line going to the proportion valve, which kept introducing air. We don't like air in our brake system. I tried to rhyme. All right, let me finish bleeding this one and then we'll move on to the next one. Third leg, pump it 5 times. You might be asking, why do you have to bleed the brakes? Well, like I said before, anytime you introduce air into the brake system, it causes a soft pedal. It puts a gap in between the air and the brake fluid itself. So just imagining your foot pressing on that brake pedal and all of a sudden, it don't stop. Like somebody we know, can't stop, won't stop. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the only reference they get. So what that does is it gives you an inconsistent brake pedal. It puts a gap in between the fluid, which doesn't allow the vehicle to stop like it's designed to. All right, you want it to do what it's supposed to do when it do it. It's a lot of D's. So we bleed all the air out of there, and that takes care of that. And if right now, third leg, go ahead, pump it 5 times and hold it. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. Right now I'm on the driver rear side. I'm gonna start with the inside caliper bleeder to get the air out. And let me see. Yep. And the air is slowly making its way out. All right. And the person that's inside, you want them to make sure that their foot is firmly on the brake pedal whenever this bleeder screw is open. If they release the brake pedal, don't release it. Third leg, don't release it. Then they're going to introduce air back into the system. Because what happens is when they release their foot off the brake pedal, it's going to create a vacuum or suction, and that's going to draw air back in. We don't want that. Let me close this line up. It's important that every once in a while, you just kind of check the level of your brake fluid, because as you're bleeding this, fluid is coming out the master cylinder. So every once in a while, you know, after a while, like the OGs say, you want to just go ahead and make sure you don't need to top it off. And if you do need to top off your brake fluid, go ahead and do so. Like right now, I was low, so I'm glad I checked it. So now, back to bleeding. We have graduated to the front. Fingers crossed, there's still no leaks. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did in the back. I'm gonna start with doing the inside brake bleeder screw, and then I'm gonna do the outside brake bleeder screw. And man, oh please, let's just hope that there's no leaks. Let's keep going. All right, third leg, go ahead, pump it. We're on the outside now. 5 times and hold it. All right, 5 times you're holding. All right, I'm gonna open it. All right, let's get that fluid to, yep, go ahead and, yep, go ahead, keep going, keep going. Oh man, oh man, it's dripping all over my prettiness. Oh, it's dripping over the prettiness, no. Whew, we finally made it. Whew, to the last piece of this puzzle. Look, I'm sweating. I'm freaking, everything under the sun led up to this moment. Okay, third leg, pump it 5 times and hold it. It's going good so far. It's going really, really good. I bled the inside bleeder already. Okay, you holding? Cool. All right, I already bled the inside. It's critical that you keep communication with the person on the inside the whole time. You gotta work in unison. You gotta work together like a beautiful symphony. Not symphony, symphony. Ah, man, I can't get that word. Symphony, something like that. I periodically check the brake fluid to make sure the level is full, like a bowl of cereal in the morning at 7 a.m. and it's good. So I just need to do this a couple more times and we should be money. This is a telltale if you've done it right, okay? When third leg holds the brake pedal, that will engage the brake pads to the rotor, and the rotor should not move with the brake pedal applied. So release the brake pedal. Now I'm gonna turn it. You see that? Now go ahead and apply the brake pedal. All right, now look, the brake pedal is applied. I cannot move it. Okay, release it. It's turning. Okay, now apply it and hold it. Bam, look at that. Look, I can't do it if I wanted to. That's what you want, all right? And that is it. We have full brake pressure. We have no brake leaks. The rotors are gripping and I'm feeling a little pimping. Finally, okay? We can move on to the next phase of getting Zen, AKA the 6'9" Camaro, to the finish line. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the shenanigans and my pain and all the tips along the way. So if you have a brake leak or any type of fluid leaks, use those conical seals, those conical copper seals. They are a mother-sucking life saver. So appreciate the third leg. If you use a third leg to do your brake bleeding, take them out to dinner, give them a foot and ankle massage because they'll need it. All right, so in the meantime, in between time, thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Till the next time, I'll see you when I see you. But go!